Effective and well tolerated. The results from Allergy Therapeutics' efficacy study of its dust mite allergy treatment, Aquavac Plus. The one-year follow-up assessment was carried out by a team in Spain and looked at the safety, tolerability and long-term effectiveness of the injections. Dr. Murray Skinner, Associate Director of Quality and Science, joins me now. Hello there.
Hi.
Now, these are pretty positive results. Your treatment works. So how does it work? Talk me through the scores and how patients reacted.
Of course. I mean, our Aquavac product is really developing on the basis of our seasonal pollen products. They involve modification of the source material, which really gives us the opportunity to deliver an efficacious dose because we remove the active components but improve the tolerability of the product.
So is this a breakthrough or are you finessing something that's already out there?
No, this is really something quite novel. There is some allergoid products on the market, but what we've done is we've deliberately developed the product for maximum patient convenience, moving towards shorter course therapy to avoid numerous visits to the clinic.
Now, just give us a bit of context here, because you said that 20% of the population suffers from this allergy. So the market for you is potentially huge.
Absolutely. The market is incredibly large, and this is why it's so exciting, being a company that spent so many years developing seasonal products for the treatment of rhinitis caused by grass, tree, weed, pollen allergies. And this is really, it's a market that we've been involved in, but one that we're confident that we've got an exciting new product to meet the market requirements.
Is there a lot of crossover? Because before, when you were focused very much on pollen allergies, that's quite seasonal. This seems to be a departure then, a shift in strategy. Or can you use a bit from each side?
I think there's lessons to be learned. The development of the Aquavac Plus product has been firmly based on the platform technology that we've got in place for our pollen products. And it employs the use of the natural biodegradable tyrosine depot adjuvant in the same way that our pollen-based therapies use.
So you're using similar technology but for different ends. Let's talk about funding. I mean, you did the fundraising in March, so it seems like in terms of cash, in terms of where you are, that's not really an issue. So what are you going to be spending your money on? Acquisitions, research, people?
All of the above, really. In order to extend our market share in the countries that we already develop vaccines and to extend those markets and to extend the products within those markets, we need investment in all of those areas. And that's planned. I mean, for instance, we've just did an acquisition of a company in Spain, which gains us access to markets. It gives us additional sophisticated manufacturing capabilities, and really paves the way for future market development, aligning our products with those companies that we've bought.
So that you're talking about Alapharma there, aren't you?
That's right, yeah.
So you made that acquisition in June. Does that mean that you've got more acquisitions planned, more partnerships, more joint ventures?
It's certainly planned, and like all of the other aspects of the product development pipeline, acquisitions, extension of our existing product portfolio is all in the equation.
Now, you mentioned you're big in the Spanish market, but you're looking to dip your toes elsewhere. What next? What's the plan?
Well, we've got an extensive program of work going on in the US. We're looking at fairly substantial investments in those clinical programs in the US. But we've got a number of registration programs that we're going through in Europe at the moment, looking towards market authorization of a number of different products, which is also fairly ambitious for allergy companies, where a lot of the principles of allergy immunotherapy has been based upon providing named patient products which are prescription-based previously. So there's an extensive registration program going on worldwide, really.
So a lot of regulatory hoops to jump through, but you've got plans in Europe, you've got plans in the US, and of course you're building the market share that you've already got in Spain. But this new dust mite drug, when's that going to be on the market?
Well, it's an interesting one. You picked up on the regulatory strategy. The availability of products as named patient and the availability of products as licensed varies depending on the country that you provide the product. So already we're going through a very controlled launch program in Spain that the first generation of the Acarivac product is already available. And the beauty of that is that the more people that we treat, the more we understand the product. And that can then be used as lessons learned in building into extending that product platform, both in Spain and elsewhere.
So if you want this for now, you need to go to Spain, but you've got plans to roll it out in a broader way. Murray, thanks very much for the update. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Effective and well tolerated. The results from Allergy Therapeutics' efficacy study of its dust mite allergy treatment, Acrovac Plus. The one-year follow-up assessment was carried out by a team in Spain and looked at the safety, tolerability and long-term effectiveness of the injections. Dr. Murray Skinner, Associate Director of Quality and Science, joins me now. Hello there.
Hi.
Now, these are pretty positive results. Your treatment works. So how does it work? Talk me through the scores and how patients reacted.